Good hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's been about 2 months now since I've been living in Lakeland, Florida, and obviously I love it. I mean, who doesn't love hot and humid, am I right? Anyway, about a week ago we had just came back from our very first retreat in Orlando, Florida, and it was hosted by the Campus Outreach Augusta region. And a few weeks ago we had just decided that we were going to commit to this event and to send and to bring students with us. And despite the short amount of time we had and some of the doubts we may have faced, God had provided 17 students from the campuses of Southeastern University, Florida Southern College, and USF. And it was at this weekend retreat where God's word was preached, it was spoken, and it is evident that God is working in the students' lives that had gone to this retreat. So in the past 2 months, God has been teaching me about what it's like to continuously surrender my thoughts and my desires unto Him, because it is His ways and His thoughts that are much higher than mine. And even as Psalm 37 tells us that the steps of man are established by the Lord when He delights in His ways. It was even last night where I had a strategy or plan to meet a bunch of guys here, and then one thing led to the next. I was on campus, and then somehow I'm playing volleyball, but it was through that I met some key guys that would potentially have an influence within the athletic department at the school. Now, the reason that that's big is because at Southeastern University, and especially within athletics there, a lot of students would come in specifically just to play the sport and not so much to the fact that they want to grow in their faith, because some don't even have faith at all. And it's not surprising to see students who go there to play a sport and obviously not even be affiliated with Christianity at all. And something that has been shocking to me after a conversation I had with one of the faculty is that 50% of the students are unsure of whether they're actually a believer or not. And that's not including those who straight up just don't profess the faith at all. So that means over half the students either are not a believer, or they're really unsure whether they are. I think that is where I'm starting to see the challenge that is posed at the school, because a lot of the students can be perceived as believers, but the challenge is finding those who are non-believers and having to sift through all those Jesus answers, and to having to sift through the exterior, because on the outside everything can look good, but on the inside their hearts could be so far from God. There definitely are ways that you can be praying for myself and for our team. A way you can be praying for me is just for continued courage, just to find and meet guys, and to meet a bunch of guys, and to just to be bold in sharing my faith, and to share my faith in boldness without fear. The second way you can be praying for me is just for these opportunities, just that God would provide these opportunities for me to meet these students and to even share my faith in that sense. Anyway, if there's any way that I can be praying for you, I'd obviously love to know, and I'd love to keep in touch with you guys. If there's nothing else, I'd hope to hear from you guys soon, and stay grateful. I'll talk to you guys later.